Ryders, welcome back to my channel. It is Riyah and it is Ryday, niggas. It's Ryday, and of course y'all know every Ryday we turn up and be the story time pop in about my little old life, you know. So if y'all was wondering before we start, this jacket is from Fashion Nova. It is lit like a big. I know you like it, but y'all usually ask me where I get my tops from, and so I'm just letting you guys know. Before we get in the video, you guys already know that I choose a Ryder of the week. This week's Ryder is DANIELLA. She is so cute. She right there. I like to pick a variety of Ryders each week, so send me some boy Ryders so I can pick you guys super right now. This is our featured Ryder. Hey Daniela, thank you for sending me that picture on Snapchat. Thank you Daniela for being a featured Ryder. I love you much. But you guys already know, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Now let's get right into this video. Now you guys saw me do the intro and it was Lance, lying ass nigga cheating every day, because the more and more that I think about situations that happened in my past, the more and more I think about relationships, and the more and more I think about like the one big relationship that I had outside of my fiance, like I get more and more disgusted every single day thinking about little situations that happen, big situations that happen, predicaments that I was put in, like, and it's just like so motherfucking annoying when I think about all the bullshit that I went through with Travis, and I'm like, how did I, like, yo, how are you just so blinded that you don't even realize what you in, like, and it take years and years, and like it took me years to even realize, like, yo, honestly, Lance, like, lying ass nigga cheating every day, like, word up, lying ass nigga cheating every day, and like lying ass nigga cheating 2 months into the relationship. Like, I'm just so stupid. I was so stupid, and like it's just ugly of me. But I'm here to tell y'all about this one time, or not this one time, because this happened like quite a few times where like I'm gonna tell you the first time that I caught this man cheating. Travis, this is what I'm talking about. This guy I caught cheating, like, this has to be a month and a half, 2 months into our relationship. So y'all remember that we went to Week High School together. That is where I met him. We started dating in about January 2006. I can't remember. It might have been 2005. I can't remember. So we started dating. You guys know about his crazy ex-girlfriend. I wasn't really worried about her. Like, I was just like, it was what it was with her, even though he ended up inviting that bitch over the house. This nigga lying ass nigga cheated every day. Thank you, Joe Diary, for that song, because it is very appropriate for this entire relationship. Like I told y'all before, we used to be skipping school a lot, like all the time, and up until probably like a year ago or a year and a half ago, I was the type of girl that, like, I'm going through your phone. You leave your phone down, I'm going through it. And he was the type of person that, like, okay, you can have my password, but I already know he was erasing hella shit. So it was like, oh, you can have my password, but shit gonna be out of there before. So every time people get up and go to the bathroom, I'm flipping that razor up, checking it all the time, all the motherfucking time. And it was never an issue until, like, you know, you like, raise your hand if you be snooping. You know, like, you go back through old fucking messages. Like, I was going back down to the 15th fucking log. Like, I was going all the way back down. And when I open your messages, I'm not just looking at the first couple messages like, okay, this ain't nobody. Nah, I'm low in previous messages, low in previous messages, low in previous messages. So I want to see exactly what y'all talking about. So this one girl pops up. We're going to call her Chanella. I got a cousin named Chanella. What up, Chanella? We can call this bitch Chanella. So Chanella and him having conversations for days, like, and I'm reading them and I'm just like, something don't add up. You know how you reading somebody's text message log and like it's certain shit missing, you just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, that shit don't even make sense. Like, now you talking about class and now we skip to talking about your mama? Like, that makes no sense. So I'm like, that's hella suspect, but I'm gonna drop it. This was like, I'm gonna say it was a Monday. It had to be somewhere in the beginning of the week, so I'm gonna just say it was a Monday. This was Monday. We skipped school again to that Wednesday. But like I told y'all, we had a class together, science class, that Tuesday. And I'm assuming that the girl went to our school. This time I'm assuming that the girl went to our school because he was saying something about how Mr. Stone, who was our principal, was wilding, and she was like, yeah, he was bugging. So I'm assuming she went to our school. So while we're in class, we're in the science class, We sit right next to each other in science class now because we're dating. Before he said like, walking around, his desk was over here, my desk was over here. But now we sit next to each other in the same group. Like, he texted, and I'm like, who the fuck, who you texting? Like, I'm right here. You ain't got no reason to text nobody else. So he like, oh, I'm my sister. Big pause, put a pause on that. Y'all know how back in the day, and probably still now, bitches be like, oh, that's my brother. And niggas be like, oh, that's my sis. You know what code word for sis mean. That mean I fucked her, or I wouldn't fuck her, or we thinking about fucking each other. And the same thing with brother. Like, no, if that nigga ain't blood, like, that's not your cousin, and she more like a sister, that's all you call her sis, that's not like no relation to you. Like, it's no relation to you, that's your sis. Fuck out of here. So I was very naive. I was 15. I'm like, oh, okay, like, I don't know her. When can I meet her? Like, on some when can I meet her? Like, make sure you dumb shit. Like, so I'm like, okay. He steady texting her, grinning though, and I'm just like, and I got Nikki's voice, my mother's voice in the back of my head. Don't be a dumb bitch. Like, don't be stupid. Don't let these niggas walk all over you. Da 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 da. But like, for some reason, all the shit my mother used to talk and my nanny used to talk and my father used to talk, like, I still let hella niggas run all over me. Like you be young and you be thinking you in love, but no, you're not in love, baby girl. That's why I like doing them advice videos for y'all, because you're not in love, baby girl. Like, you just think you are. But so Wednesday come, we skip school again. I'm at the house and his phone goes off and I flip it up. It says Chanela. I don't open it, but I had this gut feeling telling me I should open it because we're here at the bathroom. I had this gut feeling telling me I should open it, but I didn't open it. I let it rock. That shit again. I'm just like, Chanela again. I let it rock again, y'all. Like, it wasn't nothing. So he comes up from the bathroom. I'm like, that better not be Chanela. He like, what is you talking about? Open it. Yeah, that's my sis. I'm like, open it. Because any other time you got a text message from Chanela from me, you know, he do the little, you turn away and you do that shit. So I'm like, open it. So he like, oh, for what? Open it for what? Like, you know, that's my sis. And I'm like, open it. So he flips it up. He like, alright, put his little password in. Password was 916 something. That's crazy. I should remember 916 something. I remember because I was so mad at the next part that fucking happened. Shit opened up. Y'all, 3 pictures of this bitch in lingerie popped up. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why she sending you pictures of her in her lingerie? Like, I just don't get why she doing that. Like, I'm looking at him like, and I just was like, literally, I'ma calm down because I don't want to flip the fuck out. And I don't want to show you another side of me that you haven't seen yet. And he like, oh my God. And I don't know why she doing that. I said, text the bitch and ask her why she sent you pictures of her in her lingerie. He like, oh my, yo, relax. I'm like, no, you fucking relax. Text her right now and say, why are you sending me pictures of you in your lingerie? I said, either you could do it or I could do it, but it's about to happen. So he was like, I was gonna do that, was probably on accident. I said it was 3 times on accident. It was 3 times on accident that bitch sent you a picture of her lingerie. Not even the same picture. It was the same picture over and over. I'm like, okay, maybe. And I still would have been some dumb bitch that said, oh, I ain't maybe. But nah, nigga, it was 3 different poses, 3 different angles on the fucking flip phone. It took her time to fucking take that, and she sent through 3 separate fucking pictures. Text that bitch and ask her why she's sending you pictures of her lingerie if you don't know why the fuck she's sending it. So he like, text it. This nigga probably thought she was never gonna text him back because I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Side bitches be okay with being a side bitches. Side niggas be okay with being a side niggas because they know when you text them a certain type of way, like, oh, you probably with your bitch or you probably with your nigga. Like, they be so okay with it. Like, so you not about to pull one over on me. He texted her, and when his phone did that, yo, you would have thought this nigga fucking saw Jesus. You would have thought Jesus came again. This black nigga turned white like a ghost fucking face. I'm like, open the text message. He like, oh my God, and like, you really make me do this. So he opened the text message. He like, oh my God, and you really make me do this. Yes, I am. Open that shit up. So he opened it, put his password in. Oh, because you asked for him. That is all I had to see. If this nigga was watching the video right now, he will let you know this is the first time I literally balled my fist up And I tried to hit him with so much strength I probably didn't even have, strength that I thought I had, strength from I don't know where. Because when you think you really down for somebody, you think you really like somebody, like before that I had like little playboy friends, like y'all, I had little basketball head and Tyrese, or whatever I call him, Tyrese, and I was 14. So like now this is my first serious boyfriend. I'm skipping school with you, I'm doing all the stuff with you that my daddy don't want me doing, okay? And you asking this other bitch for nudes. I took every little ounce in this little fist and I literally was like, whoop, right in his fucking face, because my heart literally shattered in a million pieces, because that's your sis. I thought that was your sis. That's your sis though, right? That's sis. But you asking this bitch for fucking lingerie pictures? Y'all, when I tell y'all, I blacked the fuck out. Like, I literally blacked out. I could barely remember like going in, but I know we talked about it later. He was like, oh yeah, you was hitting me hard as hell, you was so mad, da 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 da. But after me like literally going in and him restraining me, I'm like, no, let me go. I was crying, all that other bullshit. Like, I look back now, that shit was bullshit. I'm crying like, no, let me go. I'm crying all the other nonsense. And then like I'm just like, no, let me go, I'm leaving. Like, I start putting my stuff on, start getting my bag, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm leaving. This was like 12:30 in the afternoon, so I probably wasn't supposed to leave for like another 2.5 hours. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm leaving. I got on all my shit. I'm like, it's over, like we done, like I'm not fucking with you no more. And by this point we was only dating for like a 1.5 months or 2 months, and like I thought I cared about him, but like I'm like, fuck it, like I would just find somebody else, like I really don't care. So I leave out his house, I leave his doors wide open. I'm walking, the bus stop was right down the street from his house. So I'm walking down the street, ugly as hell, crying like, oh, I can't believe this, all this ugly shit, walking down the hill. And I walk like a block, and then you hear Riyah, and I turn around and this black ass walking, and I just kept it fucking moving. Walking down the street, ignoring the shit out of him. He started running, catch up to me. Now he walk up beside me like, you really gonna do this? You really gonna leave over some bullshit? I'm sorry. I'm like, bullshit? You the one who asked the bitches to send you fucking lingerie pictures. What bullshit? Your bullshit? Or like, cause I don't have no bullshit. You got the bullshit. So I'm walking, I get to the bus stop, and it was a gate at the bus stop, and I lean on it like this. And literally, this whole time, the bus came like, it took like 30 minutes for the bus to come. So 30 minutes, he's sitting there pleading his case. I'm sorry, da da da, blah 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 blah, all this other shit just for 30 minutes. And the whole time, y'all, I didn't say shit. But he like, well, you ain't saying, I'm just sit here with you, and we gonna wait for the bus to come. So the bus come, I'm like, all right, it was nice knowing you, friend. We can still be friends, it's whatever like that, but like, I'm not gonna be with you no more. Like, it is what it is. Bye, friend. So I'm just like that, like, bye, friend. And next thing you know, the sucker tears. Like, and I'm saying sucker tears because when a guy cheat on you and like they start crying, like, and you fall for it, it's sucker tears. Sucker tears. So he start crying, and I'm like, oh my, this is, mind y'all, this is the first time a boy had cried with me, and I'm just like, dumb. Dumb, like, oh my god. And the bus had opened, the bus driver like, miss, are you getting on? I'm like, no. And he closed the door, and you hear that shit like, and drive off. My door, another bus ain't coming for a half hour. And I'm sitting there like, oh my god, you're really crying? I really don't know if he was crying. I really don't know if he was crying because he did like this. He could have been fucking lying, I don't know. But like when he brought his head up, he was wiping his face. So really, I don't know if he was crying. I just fell for the second tears. And I'm like, oh my god, don't cry. This way gets fucked up. I'm so sorry is what I said. I'm so sorry. Me, I'm so sorry. This is how a Lance will get you. For all my teenage girls who watching. Cheat on you. Make it seem like you fucking crazy for wilding out on them. You leave, they run after you, they cry, and you got to suck the tears, you done. You back in. Like, I really fell for the okie doke, basically. Because it was so many other things that happened after that, and that's what I'm saying, I fell for the okie doke. Like, lying ass nigga, cheating every day, like, word up. So, he crying, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Big dummy, like, big dummy. And I'm like, now I think I'm taking a stance now, y'all, because I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I will give you another chance, like, you just can't let it happen again. And then he like, well, all right, come back to the house. And I'm like thinking I'm doing something. I'm not coming back to the house. Like, no, you lost that privilege. But he got the privilege back the next day because I skipped school again. You see how that shit is just so dumb? Like, I'm really telling y'all a story because y'all gotta watch out for these niggas, like, and these bitches. Some bitches be doing that shit too. Long story short, he gave me the sucker tears and I fell for it. I gave him another chance. And then after that, like, I still got proved wrong again because the ex-girlfriend thing happened. I gave him another chance. And I still got proved wrong again because then the fucking, what I call that bitch? Khadijah. I don't know what I call that bitch. Khadijah thing happened. And then it's like you keep, it was like a bad circle. Like, I just kept going around and around and around. And thank God I got off that, what you call that shit? Carousel? Thank God. Praise him. But yeah, lying ass nigga cheating every day. And just every time I think about, like, especially recently, like, oh my God, like, every time I think about it, it make me want to throw up. Like, it just makes me so upset. Like, it just pisses me the fuck off about how stupid I was and, like, gullible and just like hindsight is 2020. But yeah, so that is my story time about that lying ass nigga who was cheating every fucking day. Literally, like, almost every day. Not every day, but every other fucking month, like, in a new relationship. And I was just so, I'm done with it, y'all. I'm done. I gotta toss my hands up. I'm fucking done. Like, get yourself some June's Diary. Listen to lying ass nigga cheating every day. And it'll help put a fucking stop to the lying ass niggas cheating every day. Thank you guys for watching this story time. If you want to hear more story times, be sure to come back here every freaking Friday. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Turn your notifications on. Make sure they're turned on. Hit like on this video. And I love you guys much. And I will talk to you later. Bye.